last time we had the little one. I guess let me start music. Ambient. Yeah, that one's fine. So the very last time immediately was just the Baphomet fight with our old characters, which
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, I guess I just moved Baphomet to the old campaign. Yeah, that would have made more sense. And then we just looked at that stuff. Got a feel for that. But the last time in this campaign was our characters being thrust into. Actually, did it start in hell?
It started in that like four quadranty room.
Yeah, it started right, exactly. So it started in the, let's call it the last trial of Ascension, where it was the room with the four colored pillars, and there was an altar in the center. There was a particular order that the pillars had to be touched, and then the central altar, and it created a scene that was the kind of like, let's call it the cycle of life or something with Raw, and yeah, you guys guessed it like pretty fast. Um, didn't have to brute force the 4x4 combinations.
Which we could have done.
Yeah.
Brute force, my
Yeah. Do we
favorite
have
way to
enough
solve a
HP?
computer science problem.
Yeah. Um. So completed that right, and then there was the basically three-dimensional portal opened up in the center, which began to suck everybody in. I think like Mo, because he has 8 strength, got sucked in immediately or something. I think Alicia got sucked in like pretty early because of a bad roll. And then it
Yep, I think so.
was Redair and Smallleaf were holding on for basically dear life, and I think Redair was the last to come. We were
Yeah, the
thrust.
DC kept increasing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. By 5, I think. So it like got pretty bad pretty fast. Um, then we were thrust into, fire and brimstone hellscape. Opposite of us on the field was Baphomet, the Prince of Lies, I believe he was, who had the weapon Heartseeker. We dealt with him. Redair was sent into the maze dimension, but something happened that got him out of it early. I forget
Me.
exactly what. Yeah, was it
I was
Oh,
breaking
right.
concentration.
Yeah, Smallleaf made Baphomet break his concentration, which is almost like a title by itself, but yeah, and then he was dealt with pretty fairly easily. And then a light came up or down from the sky, which
Came
was
up from the
the
sky.
yeah, right. Yeah, which depending on where you are in Mount Olympus could actually be correct. But
Right.
light was coming down from the sky, and it was Aken Ra in the gem who took us out of the hellscape and brought us back to here. And before he left, we noticed that there were 4 crates, basically, in front of us here. And he said that he did not have information for us yet, but Ra would be in contact soon. And not that we can really tell a gem's orientation in terms of its where it was pointing, but Akenra said that to Alicia. So now we are back, and I forget the exact mechanics of where what time it is, but I'm calling it early morning now.
You can basically set it whenever, because,
This
how does time work when we're in alternate
Yeah,
dimension?
right. Exactly.
we are back with the
7
morning
a.m.
sun.
Yeah. Exactly.
but it's 1,000 years in the future.
Yeah, the
What?
the morning sun is peeking through, the jungle trees and stuff. There might be,
Well, there's actually
you
a
know.
big civilization built here now because it's 1,000 years in the
Yeah. Oh,
future.
oh, yeah, true.
This
Yeah,
is this has become Samurai Jack.
and they
It's
actually,
like,
yeah, and
been thrust 1,000
they
years.
all, their leader is named Ethan the 37th, and they told of the coming of us, and now we are gods.
And the gorilla like elites that
Yeah,
that have grown beside the human populace
exactly. Um,
were greeted by a dozen apes that are all looking at us with that face.
So that's canon
yeah,
now,
right.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, this session is over so that I can write that reality. Because I need it.
No, you don't.
You need
Yeah.
to like get a copy of that GIF and find a way to like cram like 16 of the GIFs
Yeah.
into one and have them all.
Right. In a circle, looking at our
Yeah.
characters. Yeah. So we're back here with the crates, and yeah, let's call it as the morning sun is peeking through, the jungle trees, and the sounds, start switching from the slow and possibly fearful night jungle sounds to more happy and alive ones, minus that bird that just yelled / died. And that
Being a
one.
bird.
That one too.
And that one in my left ear. He died somewhere. Yeah, Akka and Ra, like the gem just kind of goes up into the sun, where we all can't see it, except for Alicia. And then the gem just drops, like it disanimates. So, aside from the presence of 4 crates right in front of us, I didn't draw boxes for them, but we are back to where we were. So, Smallleaf, you're put back, you're
On my
thrust.
throne.
Yeah, you're thrust
Neat
from
throne.
punching and fighting Baphomet to being covered in snake blood again. Mo walks over to the gem of brightness and just kind of like looks at it, turns it over, and then puts it back into his pack. Make sure it's not gonna say "be our guest."
Did we level up last time?
We did, I believe, to
Mhm.
15.
Oh, okay,
15,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was looking at my spells and was like, and or my level, and I was like, I thought I should be at the next tier of spells, but no, I actually already have it put in there. So, okay, never mind. It's like, yeah, we're level 15. Nice.
Yep.
This is the highest we've taken.
5th
Yep.
edition
Characters
characters? Or we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our other
no, that's
characters are
true.
14.
Yeah, I guess our last characters were our furthest 5th edition characters, and then...
Yeah, so we're breaking new ground.
So, refresh my memory here. So, we had originally dug up this area because it was loose soil,
Yeah.
and there was undead inside. And so that's when Alicia, called out to Ra. Is there anything different about that pile at this given moment, or is it still the way that it was?
No, we believe that no time has passed since we were last standing here, so...
Okay.
Based on our perception. Yeah, we came here, found that it was like maybe an abandoned camp, slept, got attacked by snakes. Radair went to go check to see if there was a big tree, came across this kind of like different soil, that's kind of like a perception check thing. And yeah, we investigated it. There are bodies in here with clothes of the men in white, and they are dead, but they are of the type undead.
Right. Okay. Just I was curious if that looked any different by the time we've returned to this area.
Nope,
Okay.
not that we are aware of. Not that your character knows.
right, I guess it's crate time.
So, one difference that's easily kind of, you can tell about all of the crates is that, they just have some colored wood or whatever, but they are wrapped in like metal bands, basically, and each crate is a different color. And I guess I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but our names are on them as well.
Okay.
Akan Ra said that these were gifts from Ra, and all the crates are the same size.
I would say at this point, Alicia probably is like looking back and forth to see if anybody else is going near a crate, but like not doing it herself, but like looking back at the crates, almost like a kid waking up on Christmas before the rest
Yeah,
of
like,
the family.
Can we do
It's
it?
like-
Can we do it?
Like, is anybody? Like, are we? Yeah. Like,
Yeah. I guess Mo, upon obviously hearing that earlier from Akan Ra, getting the gem, he would, like, let's say that the crates are large, so they're like 10-foot cubes, basically. So one of them is actually like partially on this soil, I guess, or we can just all slide our character, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, like the crates are in this area. Yeah, I guess Mo would like walk around them and maybe just do like investigation. I mean, there's. Okay, well he rolled a 20.
You see inside the chest without
Yeah.
having to open it.
Yeah, so Mo comes up to the chest, inspects them all, tells everybody, "Oh, okay, so these are chests of a type of wood that is native. I'm not just gonna say something, but some type of wood that's native to Amonkhet. So that's that would be to Alicia, and like to Alicia, this just looks like wood. It's like, yeah, I'm used to seeing that wood. But Mo points out, like, oh, this is, a type of wood that only grows in, like, kind of, not to say it only grows in deserts, because barely anything grows in deserts, but, Egypt has trees and stuff, too. It's not completely barren. And he identifies that basically, the box that has Alicia's name in it is wrapped in silver bands. The one that Small Leaf's name is on is wrapped in gold bands. The one that Redair's name is on is bronze, and then Mo's is copper. Like, that is the type of metal, so he quickly and correctly identifies all of those types of metal, and has nothing else. He's like, yeah, I mean, if it's aside from being sent to some place full of riddles and having to fight a hellscape demon, if we think that we trust Akan Ra, then I guess we can open these.
Yeah. I open the chest. Roll a roll a dexterity save.
Open chest check.
So you open the chest, roll a death
Oh
save.
man, I didn't take
Yeah.
any points in that.
Rolling high explosives.
I'm gonna
might
have to
kill
use
you,
my
Sam.
dexterity check to maneuver my fingers around the lock.
Redair, please roll 6 death saves with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Now. No. Any roll greater than a 10 is treated as a 1.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Why am I rolling 6 then? Because your next character dies too. Wow.
Joke's on you. I made 4 backup characters.
Each
Okay,
of them are
no.
Radair's other brother, named Radair.
Radair, Badair, Pidair, and
Kadir.
yeah. I will exhaust this in every alphabet.
Then I'll switch to Greek letters and then Hebrew and then
Yeah.
Spanish and well, anyway, yeah. Rodera goes to open the chest. He's like, "Oh, okay." Like, but
Okay. The chest
hmm,
seems extremely well put together, and you think you are going to have to break off the band. So, how would you like to do that?
I use a persuasion check to
Okay.
convince it to unwrap itself.
Roll it. That's how
Oh,
many
whoops.
deaths. No!
No, no.
So that gets your next 4 characters. I hope you made more. No.
No, Rodera's gonna use his strength.
Yeah.
He'll just see if he can
Yep.
break it. Oh,
Also, you have yeah, you have an advantage.
yeah,
On
but I had disadvantage.
11.
Advantage.
Radair comes up and kind of tugs on it and recognizes that, yep, the chest is well put together, so he is going to have to try harder than that.
All right. He is going to pull out his sword
Yep.
and then like
Whack it.
realize he's gonna have to break it open with his weapon. So
Yep.
he will do an attack roll. Oh, I'm sorry. That should have been that. Yeah, ignore the hexblade curse. That doesn't add anything to accuracy.
Yep. That's fine.
Just for damage.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna do the regular one and roll for damage from that.
Yeah. Yep, 14. So you hit the. I guess you'll be hitting yours. So
Yeah.
you hit the. Let's call it one of the bronze bands, and it bends, and you think that you'll have to hit it one more time.
Oh, okay. So I'll swing at it again.
Yep. You hit it again, and it looks like it has 1 hit point.
Yeah, I was about to say. Maybe you'll have to hit it one more.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my god, you crushed the whole thing!
Yeah.
You're overkill damage.
Destroying the object that's inside.
You're gonna get a puppy.
No. Yeah, Radera kind of, gives it a good, like, he kind of wants to be careful because he realizes that it's,
But that second time, yeah, you're like, god damn it.
Yeah, you're like, because he doesn't want to just, like, he doesn't want to break what's inside.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he needs to open it. So he kind of holds back a little bit and then kind of,
Yeah.
gets it right on the cusp of breaking and then does one more
so
solid
like
smack.
as Radair hits the band, Mo would have completed his circuit and come around, and he's like looking at Radair hitting it. And maybe like if Alicia is looking at Mo and doing the Christmas thing, Mo's like rubbing his hands. He's like, all right, let's see. And he's like, maybe Akka and Ra found the treasure and we can get off this place.
I certainly hope mine is the friends we made along the way.
Yep. So as Radair strikes the band,
I hope that what was inside me all along.
blood and organs.
Surprise! It's your liver.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's my liver doing?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. You're like, oh. Yeah. You feel
A hollow
you feel a
spot in
void
my...
in your lower abdomen. This is the final trial. Put your liver back in successfully.
It's only half my liver. It'll grow back.
Yeah. Are any of us proficient with medicine?
Luckily, it's the only organ that'll do that.
So as Radair hits the band for the 3rd time, it pops open. Except something strange happens. Whenever that band pops, all the bands on the entire chest pop, and all of the bands on all of the chests pop.
Yeah, Radair kind of looks a little startled for a minute and says, "Oh, well, that saves me the trouble from breaking all the rest of them for you." Although I would have let you give you the honors of breaking the bands on your own chest if you wanted to. But
As the bands fall to the floor, all 4 chests burst open as we see 4 metallic dragons burst out of the crates. And they look like they want to kill us. And so, we have to roll initiative.
I was wondering what the medals meant. Like,
Yeah.
like there's got to be something.
Right. Battle Jungle Day.
Are hit points and spell slots the same as when we? I mean, I guess we did level up though. So there's like, what's our HP spell slot situation?
Do we normally do its full heal? Yeah, that's.
After a level up, we it's just kind of been whatever. Like we don't have a set thing. But if you're talking about like after like Baphomet, like after the trial, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say we pretend like we just got done with the long rest. So we have everything.
What's the temp hit point amount now then?
20.
Okay.
Level 15 plus 5 charisma.
Okay. Did you when did you get 20 charisma? Was that like your last ability score increase?
Let me see what my base rolls were. So I had 17 charisma and something is giving me a +1 because at level 12 I chose +2 charisma. Oh, it's gonna be one of the feats. Hold on.
Yeah, like actor
Yeah,
or
feat
something
that
like
gives
that.
a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have actor? Because that might be that one.
Yes, it is. I chose that as my human variant feat.
Okay.
So
So you've
I
had
got
it for a
that.
little while now.
Yeah, I've had it for 3 levels.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I gotta go give my cat insulin.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say that was a good cut. So
based on the turn order, people still need to roll initiative, so I'm probably not gonna go first. So,
yep.
you know, I know I'm not gonna go first. But...
And I need to put the dragons out.
We'll walk my dragon.
Let me make sure I don't put multiple of the same. Can you see
Well.
their nameplates?
Yep.
Okay. And their green, their health.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So aren't metallic dragons typically good, or at least like
Correct.
trial phase 2?
Yep. This actually isn't the island. Oh, right. I should probably roll for their initiative. Tim did it. Okay. Let's see. Oh God. I'm gonna have 1 billion freaking character sheets.
Oh yeah, true. I would say just do 1 roll for the dragons, but like if they're gonna 4 times breath weapon in 1 turn, that might be very bad.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I actually don't know what these dragons do. I know like what No, yeah, I actually largely don't know what they do, so we're gonna find out. Because you rarely see dragons in Dungeons and Dragons.
What
Yeah,
you're saying is,
surprisingly, right?
so what you're saying is we're all about to die.
No, it's on paper we're safe. But D&D is a game of rolls. Did it put him in the turn order right? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Silver dragon. Gold dragon. Oh my god. I'm gonna move. First, I'm gonna delete that water snake, and then I'm gonna move all of us, like, down. Because their freaking health bubbles were popping up where I had the sheets. And it's like,
Oh,
come on!
right.
And copper. Is that all 4?
Yeah.
Descending.
They all have the same. I guess color. You just changed the colors. They all have the same.
Shit,
model
yeah.
in the thing.
Yeah, that's a little confusing because whenever I hit like the thing where it's like I attach their token to their name on the far right, it looks like that. It's like white. So it's because I applied a tint to like the unit. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. But I don't know if you have. Yeah, if you just want to think.
Tim, I'll tell you now, I'm gonna try to talk to my dragon, and hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass. It's going to. I just hope that it doesn't.
Oh, technically, I could talk to them too if I touch them.
True.
Let's if they talk.
Yeah, I think most dragons know Draconic in common, from what I know about dragons. And also that metallic dragons are usually, like, well, they're not usually, like, they are good instead of, like, they're, like, lawful good instead of lawful evil, so might have a chance. Because the silver dragon in Barovia, the one that we got we got his, like, skull back to him or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink while I'm about to start.
Right back.
Okay, back.
Yep, I'm back too.
Nice. So first up is Alicia, and CJ is back. Did Tim go
Perfect.
AFK?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I briefly went AFK.
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
3 dragons all 15, 14, 13.
All right. Having
And
just
yeah, then
leveled up,
the gold dragons a little slow there.
having just leveled up, Alicia is going to use her new ability that she has, Angelic Form. Start at 14th level, bonus action, manifest a pair of spectral wings from your back. While the wings are present, I have a flying speed of 30 feet, and they last until basically forever. I'm gonna say, as far as flavor goes, her wings in her other form, which was the Azamar racial, the was it favored by the gods? No. Trying to find Radiant Soul was the name of her other one, where it was like these like glowing incorporeal wings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now as far as like flavor text goes, they're probably like more of a like almost like a golden color, like less. They're not incorporeal. They're actual like eagle, like feather wings.
Yeah.
Probably that match the color of her hair, and maybe have like a faint like shimmer in the sun of some kind. So they're obviously different.
Right.
So
you said they are more realistic or not?
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
they're
right.
actual, like,
Mm-hmm.
like they're like they say spectral wings here, but they don't explicitly say they're luminescent or like like incorporeal. So they're a little bit more realistic,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, the other was like clearly magical. This one is like more like a Dogma movie, like angels.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, I think what I was going to have Alicia do is kind of use her movement speed to like fly through, like kind of over the dragon, but not like touch it or anything. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Basically maneuver to this side of the dragon. Flying, maybe like 10 feet off the ground or something like that. If there's like some part of the dragon's wing that she can touch or something like that, like kind of like once she repositions on this side, she might like, lay a hand on it and trying to think of what she would say, like something like maybe she wouldn't touch it. She would just fly over and maybe like wave and say some kind of like greeting, like oh, or like, are you also a disciple of Ra, or like something like that. Like maybe she's a little bit oblivious here, like she's never seen a dragon before.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's actually just gonna be her like her whole action. And I guess maybe mechanically, maybe I'll technically take the dodge action.
Okay.
In the event of like mechanically I am, but like that's just to take the place of my action.
Yeah. Roll a perception check. So
19.
when you touch the dragon, maybe unsurprisingly, I guess, the dragon felt metal.
Okay. But yep, that's Alicia's whole action.
Yep.
In turn.
Small Leaf, you are sitting on your red water snake throne when you hear Radair slapping the bands of some of the crates that I assume you are conscious enough to notice. Suddenly,
I may have slightly fallen asleep during that whole encounter. So.
Yeah.
Small Leaf was snoozing.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, he fell asleep immediately after killing Baphomet because it was too easy, and then he wakes up now from his coma. 4 dragons burst out of the chest, and they look ready to attack. Alicia flies over the back of the silver dragon, touches it, and you can hear her from that distance perhaps saying some words to it.
I don't know if Small Leaf knows what a dragon is, so I don't know how he would react.
You could roll a history check.
Oh god, that's gonna be horrible. Oh, I rolled 18.
Yeah, you've heard of dragons. You may not know, like, to you these are just like colored creature lizard things or whatever. You may not know exactly the difference between metallic and color. And
See, I know what lizards are, though. I'm a hermit.
Yeah.
I've just never seen a dragon before.
Right. So, like, you look at these things and you're like, that's a big fucking gecko. Like, oh my god. Like, holy shit. Or like an alligator or something with wings.
What's like I was saying to Brant, I could do this, but I have to touch it, and I don't know if it's gonna fucking eat me.
Right.
I touched mine.
It just says you touched the key of.
Yeah, which I assume means I have to like touch it. I'm assuming the key is like an inward power or power source, not an
maybe.
outward like expanse.
You learn to touch the key of other minds. So that's key is just their word for whatever hand-wavy magical stuff. You understand?
I'm looking up the sage advice to see if there's anything on it.
It doesn't sound like there's a range restriction. I mean,
You learn to
Well-
touch. Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh,
You learn to touch the key of other minds. Yeah, no, you can just talk
No.
to it. You don't need to touch
yeah.
it.
Oh, can I?
So somebody
Oh.
asked them if it's on or if they can choose to not understand a creature, and Crawford said, "Tongue of the Sun and Moon is always on. I would allow a monk to turn the feature off in its entirety. I would not allow creature-specific control, such as you understand me, but I don't understand you."
Oh.
yeah, Crawford.
I can
No,
drop
it
that.
has to be on. You have to
Here, I
be
can-
able to understand everything. Too
There, I can
bad.
drop that into the Discord, but yeah, that's the sage advice. So I guess it's just you just do. You understand everybody, and everybody understands you.
That's kind of a. I don't know how Smallleaf would take that. It'd be kind of weird. So like every time we've had an encounter with somebody, it's like he just hears them and he's like, "What the fuck? Give me back my trees!" Well, in that case, I guess Smallleaf's he's gonna be just Smallleaf and do a backflip off of his throne. What?
Okay, I see. I think his thing about I wouldn't allow creature-specific control, he means that, like, if you're in a room with a bunch of mixed races and do something, you
Oh.
can't do it. That's how I'm interpreting
That's-
why he said that second part.
That's what I think. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's always on, and it's like everybody can understand you, and you can
Yeah,
understand everybody. It's
exactly.
not like telepathy.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
like Reigns is one person at a time. This is everybody all the time.
Yeah, it's like Smallleaf can say some ancient language that all races understand. So. Okay.
Good. It's a good display for
Are
myself.
they not entertained?
Yeah. So Smallleaf.
I'm doing a very, very high backflip off of my snaky throne here.
Okay, so now you're standing.
Oh, I'm well
He
within
didn't
range
say
of
that.
these.
He's doing a backflip while seated.
Yeah.
I'm doing a backflip while seated.
Strongest abs on the planet.
And I guess I'll like jump to like over here.
Okay.
And I guess say hello and hope for a response. Otherwise, I am trying to like picture. Smallleaf is his one foot is behind, slightly behind his other, and he's got his quarterstaff like put up against like his back, but he's ready to attack in case this goes horribly wrong. I knew you were gonna fucking do that.
Hello there.
It's the funniest part of that whole fucking movie is hello there. Like what the hell?
I thought he like dropped down whenever he did it, but
He does, but he's still when he stands up, he's like hello there.
oh yeah, I
Like,
guess
what?
that's just cropped or something. Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
it's
where'd he
cropped a
come
little
from?
weird, but yeah.
Okay, so you acrobatics stand up, you go over there, you say hello there, and
I'm prepared for the worst, but hoping for the best.
okay.
With the quarterstaff.
So holding action. If they seem threatening, then
I'm gonna put a very large dent in a metal dragon's fucking chest.
got it. Cued. The
I guess we're gonna find out.
bronze dragon, which is actually the one that Redair hit the band of.
I should probably be actually right there.
Yeah, yep, that's right. I moved everybody a little bit. I don't even know if you saw that. It is going to attack you, Redair. And it
Great.
says it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claw. So bite, claw, claw.
At least there's no breath attack.
The 27 hits.
Okay. 16 slashing, and that was nearly a max roll.
Damn.
We have 20 temp hit points. Just
Yep.
set that up.
So I allowed it to. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I took it from the temp hit points. So
That is the. Well, make sure it doesn't have any dumb things. Yep, that is the Bronze Dragon's turn. The Copper Dragon
Mo's about to have a bad time.
will move up 5 feet and attack Mo and do the same thing. 1 bite, 2 claw.
Damn!
Yay! Mo gets crit.
In usual fashion, Mo gets poor fucking.
Mo has 16
time.
AC, so the first one hits. And that's the crit. Okay, the crit isn't crazy bad.
Could have been a lot worse.
yeah.
So that's 39 damage overall.
Yeah.
I
Good
feel
thing
like
for those
Mo
temp hit
gets hit more than
Mo
our old
takes
characters
17.
did.
Hey man, I gave him tough because he keeps getting hit.
points.
He's a scarred man.
How like your character in the explosions fucking for Back for Blood. You're like, I need more help.
Yeah, I was taking a lot of damage in that game too.
Not me.
That was the Copper Dragon's turn. The Silver Dragon turns around. And attacks Alicia. Apparently they all have the same attacks.
I'm taking the dodge action right now, so those are with disadvantage.
True.
Just roll each of them once
yeah,
more.
this
and
is
we'll
the
take a lower
bite.
of each.
So the bite was a 23.
Yep.
This is
So-
the 25 claw, so 15.
I have an AC of 22, so only the bite would hit.
Yeah. 17 piercing.
Okay.
Redair, it is your turn.
Okay. So, question here. So I have 2 options. I could either do the steamroll technique where I channel divinity, hexblade, curse, haste, and
The
go
Mario
to town.
Pow Hammer.
where pow hammer. Or I could use just I could use telekinesis and possibly not pow hammer, more like pow mallet. So I guess the question is, do I want to use all of my like dailies? Actually, do those come back on a short rest? Channel divinity. Channel divinity is a short rest. Okay. You know, we have 4 dragons to get through. I think I'm gonna pow hammer.
Yep.
So Redair is gonna say, yes, the reward was another challenge, and and channel divinity.
It wasn't
and
a
say,
reward
"All
at all.
right." Yep. And then say, all right, you and me, Bronze Dragon. And Valve Enmity gives him advantage on attack rolls as a bonus action, so he will attack twice. Yeah, with advantage. And I have Elven Accuracy, where when you have advantage on an attack roll using Dex, Int, Wisdom, or Charisma, you can reroll one of the dice 1 time. So I'm just gonna basically re-roll the lowest one and just do them as single rolls. So okay. So the 24 goes with the 31, so it's a 31 and a 28.
Okay. So those are 4 attacks.
It's technically 3, but I don't know how to like auto do Elven Accuracy where you can choose to re-roll one of the dice 1 time. So it's sort of like roll 3d20, keep highest 2, but I can't really do.
Oh,
it's not quite
okay.
exactly,
So the
'cause I could roll
24 is
lower.
part of the 21.
Yeah, the 24 is part of the 28 and 31. So it's like rolls 1 and 3
okay.
and 2.
So
and
really
4.
it's a 31, a 21, and a 28.
Yeah.
No, it's a
31.
31 and a 28.
Yeah.
Elven accuracy
Oh,
basically
you
gives him-
accidentally had the advantage still on for roll number 2. Got it.
Right. Yeah, I guess what next time I'll do them in order, so it's a little more.
Wait.
clear.
Oh no, I see what you mean.
Elven
Okay.
accuracy is basically advantage twice, but
Yeah. So
But you don't get it's
yeah.
not triple advantage. It's you get to choose to re-roll.
Yeah, you
one time,
attacked
so it's a little different
twice.
because you have to take whatever the next roll is.
Yeah. So you attacked twice there, and
Right.
it's a 31 and a 28.
Yeah.
Got it. Both of
Yep.
those hit.
Yeah. Long story short,
Yeah.
they both hit.
Yeah, like,
for-
either way, every single roll that was on that board would have hit. Like,
yeah.
actually, when do we get another ability score increase?
For 23
it depends on
damage.
class.
Yeah, because
So
I
you do
just got an
23.
ability score increase, which is why I have Elven accuracy now.
Right.
Because
23
Sorcerer
slashing.
8. Yeah, slashing. Magical weapon, if that makes a difference.
Yep, I was just checking. Looks like it doesn't. Full damage.
And turn.
Okay. It is now Mo's turn. You know, like the others, he hasn't seen a dragon before. He is in melee combat. So he will quickly draw. He does not have shield. So he will just pull out his rapier. Oops. So many freaking character sheets open. I'm trying to remember if he needs somebody. You have advantage or enemy of target within 5. No. Okay. So he's just going to do a regular rapier attack. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Jordan,
that was sneak attack.
yeah, the
Yeah.
swashbuckler is the subclass that has like a change in how sneak attack works.
I'm gonna
Oh,
interject.
right.
I'm gonna interject
It's
a
like
side
if-
note here, and everybody look at Discord.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Josh really likes Star Wars.
That most first crit ever.
Nah, I
Crit
think
before.
he's crit on bow attacks, but never on rapier.
Oh, true.
Okay. Mo is going to... He'll mark the bronze dragon for the...
I was gonna say I already have advantage. So
Oh, shit, true.
Maybe go for like
Yep,
yeah.
gold. Tim, hit the gold one. I'll just put the little dumb first one that I see on it. Okay, young gold dragon shifts down here to small leaf.
Attack Mo. Yeah.
Yeah, right. To do.
I saw it breaks the AI that's was written for the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, I held an
Do attack.
action, so
Yeah, so you held an action, so you're allowed to do your full turn right now against this thing. But does a 17
it.
hit you?
no. The claw does though.
Yeah, the claw does.
Unfortunately.
So
It's actually a
you-
really weak roll.
yeah, so you take 1 damage overall.
So, yeah, it goes through the 10 hit points.
Yeah, through the temp. And you can do any attacks. Yeah, that you.
Fucking A. 16?
Oh, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, you do
Oh,
have
yeah.
advantage.
Advantage.
I'm just gonna roll it again then.
Also, don't you have extra attacks?
Yeah, but I still have to do a staff strike to do the extra attacks.
Yeah.
There's a 31.
Yeah, that is.
And there's a crit.
Okay.
That's a lot of 20s coming out today. How many is that already? Like 4?
He's not having a
Yeah,
bad time.
honestly.
What's it?
2,
Yeah, acrobatics, my
5.
thing.
Literally
I guess
five.
I could do. I guess I'll do the extra one just cause I can fucking get it in there. So.
Are you gonna enhance the staff strike at all?
No.
Okay.
14, 15, and 9.
37 total, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the biggest hit yet, 37. That clears the most mark on the gold dragon. He did his damage, so now it is Alicia's turn. So Alicia, you jumped over the silver dragon. You did that. And you see now that the other dragons are kind of coming out. Obviously, the silver dragon attempted to hit you as well. So you can do whatever you want. Yeah. I mean, what does Alicia do?
I think I would like to roll potentially a history or an insight or something. Like, do I know that basically I as a player know that typically chromatic dragons are evil and obviously the metallic ones are not. What would I roll to see if Alicia has an inkling in that direction as well? Would that be like a history or like, and I'm not saying these, I'm saying like an average metallic dragon.
Yeah, that could be, yeah, really, you could roll a lot of stuff. Like, I could be convinced, but yeah, history is obviously a good choice.
I don't want a rules lawyer because that's my lowest, but I'm gonna do history.
Okay. Yeah, so your question is basically, you know that metallic dragons are typically good.
Okay. Because I had a plan that I wanted to do, but I wasn't gonna do it unless Alicia knew this.
Yeah, you believe that metallic dragons are good, and then the chromatic ones are the bad ones.
Okay. So, because it tried to attack Alicia for the first time against an enemy, Alicia is gonna, after like kind of like taking that near hit, we'll say, or however we say temp hit points work, and
Yeah.
Alicia might be like, "Hey, whoa, like let's let's take a little bit and let you calm down," and she's gonna try to polymorph it into a gecko.
Fucking geckos. It's a big alligator with less teeth.
Okay, 1 second, I just have to check something.
It's probably a stupid idea, but like, there's no way I'm gonna 1v1 one of these things, like, actually. So I might as well see what I can do. Worst case scenario, I keep this one distracted. When you guys clear house, then we'll get rid of this one. Or next turn, I just move over and let it hit me as I heal.
Okay. All right. So you're attempting to polymorph it. So what does it have to roll? Isn't it a wisdom?
Wisdom save, and my DC for spells is 18 right now.
Okay. So you which is strange because maybe it's okay. So you turn it into a
Gecko.
gecko. All right.
There's no stats in the monster manual for that.
Yeah. Well,
No,
geckos,
no.
yeah, gonna be like whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some sort of lizard, small lizard, you can just borrow from.
I'll do.
You can just say it has 8 hit points and +1 to everything.
Yeah, I'm looking
Honestly,
for
it's
like an
probably not.
icon to put on it.
You could just shrink its size.
It could be like a super small winged gecko. Like, it has to be. It doesn't matter.
I don't know why it's. I'm finding like any. I'll just do like.
Like a snake. Oh, you mean like something to like do a polymorph symbol on?
Yeah. I was looking for maybe like radioactive or something.
The snail, maybe, because it's like
Yeah, it's like a slow.
A lock? I know that's
Yeah,
like
I
more
was.
stun,
Yeah, I was
but-
thinking of the lock too. Like that would be.
That's probably
it's
the best
locked
one.
from being itself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked into a different form, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there's not really any other like good polymorph looking symbol.
There's like the heart with the chain around it, because that's also kind of maybe a symbol of like
Yeah.
lock, or the wrench potentially too. Like,
Yeah, I thought the wrench might be like it's mechanically changed or something.
Or
Yeah.
broken.
Yep. So I'm just gonna do the look. So it is now a gecko.
and with whatever, if I can, with the rest of whatever Alicia's turn is left, either movement or like bonus action, she's gonna like try to just like as it's shrinking, just like bend over and just like pick it up, like
Yeah.
not like wring its neck, but just kind of like as one would scoop up like a gecko in the wild or something. Like,
Does it get an opportunity attack?
Now it's gonna turn into a lick of tongue and just a lick attack you.
Now you're not
So
leaving its
it's-
space. Getting opportunity attacked by a
it's
gecko.
in your-
How embarrassing.
Yeah, you have it. So that lasts what, like an hour?
an hour, yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't get a.
It's no.
Yeah, it
it-
doesn't
it's
get
still-
another saving throw. Yeah.
No, it still gets its turn, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
So it gets to do like 1 point of damage.
I like that the component is a caterpillar cocoon.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Duration, concentration.
Oh yeah, concentration.
Concentration.
That's,
Double.
I,
You have
I-
to concentrate it on it twice.
Typically, I like to add the spaces in the paragraph, so I'm not sure what's going on that one.
Yeah. Is
But-
that Alicia's turn?
uh,
I guess you have a bonus action and move.
yeah. So I guess what I would like to do is, I'm gonna start moving over toward Mo, because he was kind of hit a few times, so I'm gonna just move over like here. I'm still about 10 feet in the air, but
Okay.
just gonna reposition, and obviously I'm bringing small little lizard with me.
Oh yeah.
Did you want to move next to it so Mo gets advantage?
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I was gonna say even 10 feet in the air, because these are large things that might technically be like within the reach. But yeah, there's like
Yeah, there's absolution.
yeah,
Okay.
there even I can't argue it.
And Alicia has she kind of like pets the gecko.
Right. Where do you?
I guess I could also, or I should also put this icon on Alicia now, the wings, but at this point it's like, since they're just always on, they're probably never going to be off.
Right.
Like, it's safer to assume that they're on because
Unless
they
you
don't have
gotta
a time
sleep
limit.
in a motel with a really small room.
Yeah,
Alicia, turn off the fucking wings.
on the rare occasion I choose to sleep on my back. Yep. That's Alicia's turn.
Small leaf.
And I'm gonna BRB real quick.
Yep. In front of you is a young gold dragon. You've already struck it for, let's say, 37 damage. Maybe even 39. What do you do?
Molly thinks to himself, that's what I figured was gonna happen. Smiles and says game on to himself.
As he passes his turn.
Yep. I sit down and meditate.
Yeah. He's like, a challenge indeed.
25, 21. Ew.
You
I
can't
can't-
roll one, so re-roll that.
That's true. 16, 16. Fucking A.
The 25 and the 21 hit.
God damn it. Mr. Fly didn't do bless, did he? Asshole.
No.
10 and 10, 20.
Okay. A decent hit. Okay. Young bronze dragon. Okay.
Ooh.
Redair and Smallleaf both make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Breath weapon. Hat. I have something that lets me not take damage from this shit.
Yeah, if you succeed, you take no damage.
My evasion.
Okay, so you pass.
But I still take half damage.
Yep. So you
15.
pass and you take
Gross.
nothing.
Yep.
So CJ, you take half of this as lightning damage. Oh, I guess I can type lightning.
It's,
Oh,
it's
that's
even
right, bronze.
it's even funnier
Holy
because
shit, that was a high roll.
of the
Yeah,
because the example they give for evasion is blue dragon's lightning breath.
Right. So you
Okay.
take 30 lightning damage, Redair.
Damn.
Okay, I forgot their breath weapons were quite potent.
I was waiting for a breath weapon to come out sooner or later.
Yeah.
That means this dragon's. So was that from the bronze dragon did the breath?
Correct.
He's fucking pissed then, because I just kind of like sidestepped the shit out of his fucking
Yeah,
move.
now it seems like they each have two. If you can see, the one is lightning breath and the other is repulsion
Yeah.
breath. They all have like two different ones, so
Yeah, that they
I'm
can-
most likely going to just be choosing the elemental one because it like whatever.
The other one's like, oh, I can push you back, or oh, I
Yeah,
can
it's like whatever.
make you dizzy, or
Yeah.
or put. Yeah,
Make
they're
you
all like
pee
a status
yourself.
effect. Yeah,
Right?
which is
Blasted
interesting.
that.
Like it's kind of I don't know. They have a breath like repulsion breath. Like
Right.
I don't know. I find something kind
I
of.
guess that would be
ironic
like
about it.
thunder or something, right?
Yeah. It's interesting because all of the metallic dragons have that second breath option, and then all of the chromatic dragons do elemental damage with their claw attacks. Otherwise, they're like pretty similar. Like there's, maybe CR is a little different, but the chromatic dragons do more damage with their claws. They have an elemental effect.
Okay, I'm gonna do the copper dragon now. I'm only gonna pace these like one time, and then I'll like look at it, just say
That
it.
involved me too again.
Yes.
Damn it.
Mo and Smallleaf.
Yep.
Mo has evasion too, though. Right?
He does, yes. I mean, like, if anybody's not gonna get hit by these dex ones, it's gonna be us.
Well, I got ace 14, so
Nice.
Too, so good.
No
So-
damage. That is sweet.
Half damage for Smallleaf.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a DC 14 for the copper dragon.
Oh, yeah, Tim, you
Oh.
passed.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
barely.
Yeah.
Never mind.
With my goddamn 9, I'm getting a goddamn 14.
The silver dragon does. Let me just see if gecko, lizard,
It's gonna lick him.
lizard. Okay, lizard's here.
That's
Tiny.
close enough.
Ooh, it can do 1d1 piercing damage.
1d1.
Can it ever roll high enough to hit me outside of a crit?
We're gonna see.
Nope.
Okay.
1d1.
You
It's
see
a
it like
feisty little guy.
nibbling at your arm or your.
Yeah, like at my gauntlets of ogre strength.
It's very confused.
Self grabbed in.
Yeah, just like whenever Maui was in the shark form biting Tafiti. Like, okay, we're there.
Alicia, as her reaction, is like, "You calm down.
Yeah.
You're in timeout right now.
Go to your
So you calm down."
Go to your room.
Let's see. Redair is going to use Quicken Spell to bonus action haste. So let's get the little symbol. Oh, wrong one. Where's that little clock at? There it is. Alright. So now I get 3 attacks with advantage. 1, Yeah, so I'll re-roll the lowest.
Okay, yeah, that makes it a little
Yeah. It's a little tougher one, so I gotta keep toggling, but...
yeah, true.
But, yeah, so it's like 31, 31, and 29. So the extra rolls didn't do anything, but that's
Yep.
okay.
Okay, so all of those hit.
Yeah, bam.
Okay.
29? Or 27?
27, yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Yep, and I think that's it. Yep, end turn.
Alright, so... Mo's turn. Now he can, do this. I think he is going to gang up on the gold dragon. Like, try to get him down sooner rather than later. So, rapier attack... You were gonna say something?
Oh, no, never mind.
Rapier attack with... Oh my god. So-
Yeah, and there's...
That's not good.
Okay, so nothing bad happens. But Mo just
Mo cuts off an arm.
misses.
Blah!
After dodging the acid breath of the copper dragon, Mo's like a little off balance.
You know what? Mo, don't forget, you have an uncanny dodge. So you could have taken half damage on one of the previous attacks.
Right, yeah.
So that's a reaction you made.
Yeah, that's a reaction, I totally forgot.
If Mo has any of his inspiration points left, and I don't remember
Actually,
if he does.
oh yeah, I have taken damage. Yeah, whatever, that's fine.
Actually, yeah, can I... Yeah, does Alicia have inspiration? Because Redera does. I could give an inspiration to...
No, I'm out. Which is what made me think of it. But
I'm gonna give my inspiration to Mo because, you know, let's turn that into a hit while you have the attack.
Oh my god, no. Yeah, so 25 hits. Oh yeah, baby.
Like, yeah, that was a
yeah,
better. That was a
34.
good use of inspiration. Better than I could use out of it.
Awesome. So, yeah, Mo is feeling a little dodgy after the the acid breath, and stutters off a little bit. And Redare says some, you know, valiant thing. I guess actually, whenever he hit the bronze dragon, you know, it's like every strike he's hitting against it, and he's like yelling something that temporarily inspires Mo, and you know, causes him to go that extra mile, and that extra mile was an extra inch on the rapier, and hit the gold dragon in the neck. For 34 damage. The gold dragon is injured, but not quite bloodied. Mo is going to mark the gold dragon and end his turn. The gold dragon is going to look at the very special halfling in front of him that keeps dodging all of these breath attacks from the other dragons. And the gold dragon kind of musters itself up and does the same to him. So roll
I would like to interject a question. Why hasn't Ethan been involved in the combat?
He is asleep as far as I know, actually.
He's still asleep after this?
Well, he's
okay,
at one
then.
hit point too.
Yeah.
He saw 4 gold dragons and was
There's
like,
20, so.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, he did actually wake up, but yeah, he sees that and he's just trying to push himself into the ground, like
He
away.
like jumps behind the campfire.
Yeah.
Jumps behind the campfire and like,
Yeah.
I hope they don't see me back here.
Yeah, he like puts one of the logs. He just if anything, he honestly like crawls behind that log, like.
Or behind the pile of snakes and just like, if I just play dead.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's even better. Like, maybe they won't see me. So he's rolling stealth checks with advantage right now because he's like crawling. So he does his fire breath and Smallleaf dodges it, which is good that Ethan moved because the breath went straight through where he was. And that is Alicia's turn.
Perfect if it hit him, because he's
Yeah.
one hit point. Dies
Wait.
again.
So, Alicia's gonna kind of, like look down at the little gecko again. Like, I don't know what has you so angry, but you all need to calm down. And she's gonna like look over this way, and I was trying to measure it, and I can't measure really because it's gonna go off like the top. But I'm pretty certain I could throw a fireball that it hits like in here and doesn't hit anybody else, maybe, because of like basically like the size of the dragon's like ass.
Yeah.
Like, so roughly in here, but maybe more to the left where like I'm not. Like, could I hit all three of these without hitting anybody else, basically?
Yeah, you find a spot.
Okay. So because of the timing and everything, I'm gonna cast a fireball. And I'm probably gonna end up having to re-roll some of this, but I cast it at 7th level.
Nice.
My only thing's regeneration, and it takes a minute to cast, so it's like.
Regeneration. Okay, yeah, that's like.
It takes a minute?
Yeah.
Dear God.
Yep.
See, wasn't that the one that like does like you basically can't die?
It's even worse. Regeneration is it's 4d8 plus 15, but they get 1 hit point at the start of each of its turns. But because I have the life cleric ability, it's 10.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's the spell level plus 3.
Yeah. 1 minute cast time. That's gonna be tough to pull off. Do you have quicken spell?
You can't really quicken a spell to be.
1 minute.
Oh yeah, that has a casting time of 1 action, right?
Yeah, it's 1 action to a bonus. Unfortunately, I can't. Otherwise, I would have quickened.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm
gonna be
also
tough to pull
here.
off, but in the right situation.
Yeah, so I'm also gonna make use here of Empowered Spell, and I'm gonna re-roll a certain number of these dice. Basically, what do we usually do for this? Since it's a 6, it's like a 3 or below, right?
Yeah, 3 or below is below average.
So
Yep. Yeah, you would want to re-roll
Alright.
3s.
I'm gonna re-roll 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna re-roll 5. I'm gonna do 5d6, and then it's add this minus 5 or whatever, because. Or no, because it's not just
And-
ones.
Yeah, they add up to 10.
Okay. So, I said, what, 5d6? Yeah. 5d6. Wow, unfortunate. So just
Oh,
take
wow.
1 away from that. That's
Yep.
That's a bummer.
unlikely to happen, but
Yeah.
yeah, so, what is that, 44?
Yeah, it's like rolling with advantage and getting word. Like, yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
"What the hell? What
Okay.
am I paying? Yeah, you roll an 8 and then you roll a 7. You're like, what am I paying you for?
Yeah. So 44 damage
still-
to all.
yeah.
44, or they have to do the save dex.
True. So starting with left to right, bronze, fail, gold, fail, copper, fail.
Ooh, super fail.
Ooh, 44 each is not a bad spell.
Gold is fire based, so gold might have resistance.
Oh,
but
that's
the
a
other
great point. Yeah, I didn't look at that. He
Alright.
will. Yeah, he
bronze
does.
doesn't.
So
'cause
I'm gonna
bronze
heal him
electric.
22.
I don't know what copper element is.
Copper
I
is
think-
acid. Bronze
Okay.
is lightning. And
Which
then
one?
Silver.
Oh, brass is
cold.
also fire. Yeah, gold and brass are fire.
Okay, so the damage has been set correctly. The gold dragon is still injured but not quite bloodied. The bronze and the copper dragon are now both injured. Anything else, Alicia?
I guess I technically do still have a bonus action. Oh, never mind. I actually do have Quicken, so I could Quicken a cantrip if I wanted to here. It costs 1 sorcery. Maybe I will. Um,
I think Quicken's 2.
I think for
Yeah,
a
Quicken
cantrip,
is-
it's 1. Like
Okay,
it,
I have to double check.
1. Oh no. Yep, it's 2.
No, it's 1 bonus action. Yeah, it's 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought maybe there's another meta magic that lets you do.
Yeah,
A cantrip.
based
It
on
might
the
be-
cantrip.
It might be
Oh, that's twin. I think it's
yeah.
because twin is the number of sorcery points is the spell level.
That is,
and
yep.
cantrips are 1. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Twin says 1 sorcery point if it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
I think unless it says I can't, I think I can twin that. Right? I can do a twin and a quickened.
Yeah, I think you can stack meta magic.
All right. So then for 3 meta magic or 3 sorcery points, I'm going to twin and quicken a firebolt on the 2. I think these 2, the non.
Yeah, copper and bronze
Yeah.
would be the 2.
Yep. Copper. Yep.
Actually, they would get, or I would have disadvantage at least on the copper because I'm in melee combat. So I'm gonna instead do Sacred Flame.
Oh, good
So
idea.
1 Sacred Flame, 2 Sacred Flame.
Now I believe that does radiant, so if you want to target gold, you can.
True. Yeah, maybe I'll do gold and bronze because they seem to be the lower of the
focus
2.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, focus them down first too.
I'll do bronze first.
Ideally, we should have all been focusing 1 to start,
Yeah.
but yeah, didn't think of that till after I started
Okay,
the steam.
bronze succeeds,
Mm.
and gold is number 2. Also with a 23, so they both pass.
Dang. Lucky rolls there. Yep, that is Alicia's turn.
Small leaf. You have advantage on your first hit against the gold dragon. 28 does hit.
I don't think the 15 hits. 21 does, though. So that's 3 out of the 4.
Yep.
$14, 12, and 5. Ew, 5.
31.
It's dumb.
Yeah, 31.
The gold dragon is almost bloodied.
Nice, nice.
Probably getting very angry.
Alright, the bronze dragon. So he gets his breath weapon back, right?
Yep,
Oh my god. Well,
Needs to stop.
he's gonna use it.
he's gonna use it.
Yeah, I don't have any defenses against that other. Like, I'm gonna take half damage basically.
Oh wait, I said I wouldn't do that. Yeah, DC 15.
Ooh.
Am I doing this too?
Yes. Oh, not 10d20. Oh damn.
10 d20.
Aw, I got a 12. What the fuck?
Isn't there like
Does he-
some other things that monks can do with deck saves, like, or halfling stuff? Like I don't know.
Halfling lets you reroll 1s.
Right.
You should be. Yeah, you're proficient with deck saves. No, that's like the one case where you like that was
No,
a
because
3 roll.
Diamond Soul just gives me it makes me proficient in all of them, so there's really nothing I can
You can spend
Okay.
a key point to reroll and take the second result.
do. Oh, that is true.
That's it.
That's probably worth it.
20.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
No
so you have to
damage.
take nothing.
Yeah, totally worth it.
So, CJ takes half. Another
Damn.
roll.
So 29.
Look at all them 9s.
Yeah. 9. Those are
Yeah,
the 3 9s that you hit him with.
Yeah, that I did before.
Yep. So 29 damage, lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any defenses against that, like things that do half damage on a failed save.
Yeah.
And dragon breath weapons are the most potent form of that.
Yeah. Okay, so
all right, cool.
Copper Dragon also gets it back.
Yeah, CG, not that it matters because you passed, but since you're hasted, you also get
Oh,
advantage
yeah.
on dex.
Tim,
Oh,
DC
yeah,
14
yeah.
dex
Good
save.
call. I would have forgotten about that.
DC 14.
Yeah. I took haste like as soon as I could get it, so
Jeez.
I
Okay,
remember
we're
it.
both good.
Yeah.
Silver Dragon. Come on, give him that crit.
Polymorphing the dragon was a really good move because
Yeah.
now he's completely shut out of the fight.
My only regret is not twinning it at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I theoretically could try to do it again because I don't think the Silver Dragon, as it stands, could win a will save against my 18, really, or a Wisdom.
Yeah. It's probably fine though. We're doing okay.
It's 25% of its functional HP and damage is gone, so like this battle's.
The other thing too is silver dragons. No,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
white
you basically
dragons.
just perma-stun the Silver Dragon. Like,
Yeah.
I want him
I
to
would
calm
say-
down and stop being mean. But we'll
White
see.
dragons are like the dim-wittest of dragons. I thought silver was also that way, but no. I think it's just the white dragons. They're the most animalistic, so they would have low will saves. But I guess the silver dragon has a lowish will save. The other dragons may have better will saves. So, all right. So I'm going to bonus action Hexblade Curse the bronze dragon,
okay.
and then I will go with my 3 attacks.
See a crit.
Basically the second roll. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll re-roll the 24 just to see if I get like a double crit. You know, not like it does anything, but it's still kind of fun. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus!
There it is.
What the
double-
fuck? I need to count the amount of crits now.
Why?
Alright,
Why?
that dragon's going down. Yeah, we'll do 2 4th level smites on. I have 4. How many 4th levels? Yeah, we'll do 2 4th level smites. Get them down. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Jordan.
And then-
Gotta record them all.
Ridiculous.
There should be, yeah, so, oh man, okay, so let's
Yeah,
see
it's
how
like,
much-
so this bronze dragon gets hit by 3 9s the previous turn. He's like, huh, what is this, a great fighter? And then literally this turn happens.
and then it's just, there's nothing left.
Yeah.
That's 138 damage.
Okay. I believe you. I believe you.
Oh, wow,
So,
he survived.
He went from injured straight to badly injured and bloodied.
We are at 9 20s rolled this session.
Yeah.
Jeez.
9 in an
And it's
hour
a
and
shorter
half.
session, too, so far.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like, Jesus. Okay.
yeah, Radare gets hit by the double breath weapon and is like, okay, no, you're not
Yeah.
getting the best of me. Like, 2 smites for two lightning breaths.
Yeah, you're just charging up the power plant.
Yep.
Alright. Mo's turn. Mo is going to attack the gold dragon again. Same strategy. 18 lands.
Oh, nice. I was like, that's probably its AC.
30.
Maybe 17.
With that hit, the gold dragon is bloodied, on its way to badly injured. Mo will mark it. Now it is the gold dragon's turn.
Oh, you know what? I should have been rolling, I need to make a con saving
Oops.
throw,
I
actually,
rolled
for,
totally the wrong thing.
for the 2 breath weapons. It was half the damage dealt. So 30.
Yeah.
I took 29. Half of that would be 15, so that passes.
Yeah. It was technically 3 instances of 9 damage because it was 3 separate hits. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Well,
it
no,
was...
I used haste the second, not the first round.
Yeah.
So yeah, I only have to do it twice. But yeah. So good. I was gonna say, man, if I failed, that would have negated.
Yeah.
That. But
So,
anyway.
Tim, the gold dragon doesn't get its breath weapon back, so it's just going to bite claw you.
Which is obviously probably the best
First
for the best
one.
because breath weapons aren't going to be effective against you two.
Okay, nothing. So the claw hits 13 slashing to small leaf.
112.
Okay. Alicia.
How much HP is everybody down currently?
I am down 55.
Radera's down the most.
Yeah,
Small
I'm not
Leaf
worried
and I
about
are
myself.
Okay. I can't get over to Radare to do like a heal that matters, so...
Okay. Yeah, Small Leaf
I
and I
think
are
I'll be
down
fine.
like on the order of 20-ish, more or less.
And I have a
If it
self.
doesn't
I have
get
a-
its breath
I have a
weapon
self
back-
heal I never used, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I locked myself in here. So I guess in that case, I'm gonna, at the same spot I fired the last fireball, I'm gonna fire another one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do this one at 5th level. And I'm gonna check that in just a second to see if I want to do anything more with that. That is a 3, a 2. Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement here. So I'm gonna reroll what, 5?
Yeah, 5 of them again. That total is 10 again, so...
Alright, yep, so I'm gonna roll 5d6.
Nice,
Yes!
so plus 7. So you
Yep.
did 42 damage. Okay, so bronze,
It's probably really close to death.
dex,
I like how my
Fail.
5th did as much as my 7th,
Gold.
basically.
gold,
True.
dex, fail.
Damn. Is their dex that low?
Copper, it's like on the order of plus 4 to plus 7.
Oh.
13. Yeah, they're just rolling extremely average or below. Okay, so they all take full, except for gold, who takes half. So 42. Bronze dragon is near death. Gold dragon is badly injured. Copper dragon is on his way to bloodied, still just injured.
And Alicia looks down at the gecko and is like, you know, like, we can all be friends, so we don't have to fight, and like boops him on the head or something, like.
Yeah. He's still going for that gauntlet.
Pokes him on the nose.
Yep.
Now I pictured this more as like a cute gecko, but I'm like, if you guys know what a tokai gecko is, that's almost like what I'm picturing it as now, where they like hiss and bark.
Right.
It's like, why do you look like the mean version? I didn't want that to happen.
Do you do the twin thing again, or?
You know what? Let's go for it.
Okay.
See, after those deck saves, I'm like, okay, I think I could do a sacred. Like,
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you got the
it's-
batteries out. But yeah.
but I mean, I'm within melee combat, so I'm gonna get disadvantage. So it's better to go for the decks. I'm gonna do sacred flame on the 2 lower again.
Okay. Bronze
So
and
first-
gold.
Second.
Bronze, deck save, fail.
Nice.
Gold, deck save, pass.
Passed.
So bronze takes 14 radiant damage. Yeah,
Probably
it is
close. Yeah, so
little-
close.
a little snifter of health,
Schnifter?
What
What the hell kind of word?
but still alive. Small Leaf, it is your turn.
Well, let's chip them down.
Chippendales.
Do. Oh, 17. 17 hit.
The 17 you have advantage on.
We're just gonna re-roll. For 26.
Yep,
24, 17. God damn it.
17 misses. So you get 2 stabs, 1 unarmed.
9, 12, 8.
Guys, don't you think it's weird that our DM isn't letting our monk deflect the breath missile back at the dragon?
I'm dodging it
Yeah,
completely.
isn't that weird? Where is he gonna deflect it, I ask myself.
If there's a zone, it isn't this one, I can promise you that.
Yeah. So 29 damage total. Even worse, it kills the silver gecko.
Bringing it back to its true form.
But the overkill damage would at least be dealt to the gecko.
No. Yeah, true.
Okay, it is now the bronze dragon's turn.
So, speaking of true forms, what's going to happen when all of these dragons die is they're going to merge together to form a mirror dragon.
Yep. Rolling its stats as we speak. So, only the 27?
I am going to shield. Well, yeah, I'm going to shield.
Okay.
It's just a block one attack, but, you know, I have the spell slots, I may as well.
Yep.
So my AC goes to
So, he
Like-
misses.
30.
Okay, Copper Dragon is going to attack Mo.
Don't forget about your uncanny dodge.
Yeah, very true. So the 19 and the 17 hit. 13 piercing. Let's do a little metagaming and look at that roll. It seems like a average roll, but that was the bite attack, which is worse. So yeah, I'll just use it on that one.
Excellent.
Take 6, and then one of the claw. Yeah, the claw's like giga crit. No. Okay, so he takes 14 damage total. So it'd be 6 and 8, 14. Okay. Yep. So Mo is down 33 health, but he has 104 more to go. So. Copper Dragon's turn is over. Silver Dragon. It's YOLO. Ah!
Oh!
So, Alicia, you take
done it.
2 damage.
You bite your
This
finger.
is technically a crit.
Goodness. What's the,
did it.
what do I have to roll for Constitution save?
Yeah, you're concentrated. 10.
You have
Well-
to beat
Well,
a 10.
technically, it's like you have to roll 10 or half. Like,
Yeah.
10 or half! Or half!
Well, it's whichever is. Wait, is it whichever is lower? No.
Yeah, it's whichever is
Whichever's higher.
higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude,
That would have been so
if
terrible if that
yeah,
was
if
your
you didn't have the
concentration.
battle mage thing, yeah, it's like, sheet.
Yeah, you like bites your finger, you're like, ow! then great concentration, he turns back to normal. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Ho-ho!
Thanks for Warcaster.
I will skip this flesh
Yeah.
prison.
It's like, do it again, Silver Dragon.
Yeah.
Alicia
You're like, oh,
is...
you're a little cute, and like you're on our team, and he actually bites you, and you're like, you little bitch, and you like whip him at the ground, and then pick him up again. Like,
Alicia's like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Didn't have any modifiers to that chomp. We're there.
Alright, so I'm gonna do these one at a time just because.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the
he's,
bathroom real quick while you're clicking and destroying my characters.
Well, the thing is, I can only do one at a time because as soon as I kill him, like the Hexblade curse ends and the advantage ends, because I'd move over and attack gold, so I can't roll in advance. So.
Well, you can move the Hexblade Curse as a bonus action, right? Upon kill.
I don't think so. I think it's just one target.
That might be an invocation of the Warlock's get that I'm thinking of.
Ability on some bonus action. The curse ends if ends early if the target dies, you die, or you are incapacitated. Yeah, that has to be some additional feature because I don't have that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an invocation. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because I know that I've seen that somewhere before.
back.
All right. I have to do these one at a time. Oh wow, that was a higher roll. Yeah, that was. Actually, I have a lot of flat damage going on.
Yep.
That's
So that kills the bronze dragon, the first hit. So if you want to move, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to gold and attack. Now I don't actually I gain 6 hit points back because of Hexblade Curse. Woohoo! Small heal. Alright, so now I'm down to just normal attacks. I still have haste, so I get 2 more. Yeah. Okay, so 19
Both
and
hit.
20. Alright, so I'll just do regulars. 20.
20. Okay. Gold dragon is near death. Is that your turn?
Yep, enter.
Okay. Mo is going to do the same. Kit the boodle. 13 misses. He will mark. And that is his turn. Doesn't restore, so he's going to bite, claw, small leaf. The 23 and the 21 hit. 40 damage to small leaf.
I was gonna say that must have been like a really.
Oh
high
wait,
roll.
actually, is your what is it? Oh, 19. Okay.
Yeah, those were up there.
Yep. Alicia.
All right. Not that I really think it's all too necessary at this point, but Alicia is going to do Mass Cure Wounds. And
Okay.
I don't know if I have this set up because I don't know if I've actually used it yet.
Right.
But it looks like there's letters in here, but it should probably do it with the plus spell. But I'm gonna roll it and find out what happens. Because that is 3D.
Not a number.
Oh no, we broke our health.
Oh, no.
How do we heal not a number?
So I'm trying to think.
I can try to fix it later, but it's gonna be roll 3d8. It's because here I'll actually link both so we can. So that's Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay. Plus
So it's 3.
spellcasting.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be 3d8 plus 5, but because I have Disciple of Life, it's gonna be
2 plus the spell's level, which is 5.
so 3d8
So the Nan was a 5.
plus 2 plus 5. So it should be 17 each. Unless Nan it actually calculated it, but
Throw another D8 on
Er,
that, 'cause that only did
oh.
2D8.
true. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, nice. 25.
So it's 25 plus the spell's level, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I didn't add that either. Yep. Because
Yep.
it should have been plus 2 plus the spell level
So it's
plus
30.
my thing.
So everybody heals 30.
Wow, nice.
Oh.
120 hit points. Well, I think Alicia, you're at nearly full.
Yeah.
Still, like,
The fact that
120
I
hit
took
points in one heal.
taking the 1 level life cleric dip at level 2 was like the most impactful thing I did ever.
Man.
Or no. Yes, it was level 2.
Yeah, because you also got heavy armor.
Yep. And I have a con
Saving
proficiency.
throw. Or yeah.
Yeah.
Proficiency.
Yeah, that's...
Because you don't have to start with that to get heavy armor as a life cleric. You just get it as a class feature. Well, I guess I could just do the old triple sorcery point again, because then I'll have 1 remaining. $12, $11.
Gold? Dex. Fail. Copper. Dex. Pass.
I'm way happier that they're passing the cantrip
Dex.
and failing the fireballs.
Right. Yep. Gold Dragon is still near death.
Yep. We're chipping.
I'm gonna remove Bronze Dragon from initiative order.
So,
Small leaf.
real quick here. So polymorph just opened up an interesting possibility for if we did a or a party versus party, polymorphing 2 party members from the other group. Ooh, I didn't. That's a pretty crazy CC there.
Yeah.
And metagame knowledge, Rain has trash wisdom because she's a warlock.
Yeah, like that could shift things right there. But anyway.
That's a save or suck win moment. Damn, you're right.
I mean, yeah, it just depends. Like, if Zoldak gets a crit, good luck passing the concentration check. But
The last part of the Alicia's turn is she looks down at the gecko again, and after like the bronze dragon falls and this is still happening, she's like, "You can still calm down. It's okay."
Yeah.
13, 14, 12, 7.
Yep. All of those hit. 13,
So I assume an
14,
18's good.
27, 29.
Jordan.
Yeah, it is. 18 is its AC.
Oh, okay.
27, 39, 46. The gold dragon is dead.
Do a lot of fucking damage.
nice.
It's my turn then.
Okay. Copper dragon. I will remove gold dragon. One thing I didn't say, I should have said this whenever the bronze dragon died. When the bronze dragon died, and now whenever the gold dragon died, as they collapse, they're kind of like morphing, like kind of like into like a puddle type thing, like into whatever. Like they're morphing into like a ball or something, basically. Like they're getting smaller, I would say. Like they're not just like falling over in their form perfectly. Like we can tell that they're kind of like shifting towards something.
Okay.
Did you want to say something?
No.
Okay. Copper dragon. Let's roll that. Breath. He doesn't get it. Copper goes to bite. Claw. No. 2 of those hit.
Oh, and you're
I will
uncanny
definitely.
dodge.
Yeah, I will definitely do that to that one. So that's 10 and 9, so 19. Got it. And silver dragon. Can he do
It does it. It's a legend.
The back, yeah. Redair.
All right. I guess I will move here. I just have haste going. Don't have anything else. Yeah, we'll just go with attacks and hope I crit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. I have a bunch of spells and stuff. But my guess is we'll be resting after this, but I don't know that, so I'm just gonna play it safe. 29. I'll wait for a crit.
Damage. Yeah. Okay, it's injured, but not quite bloodied. It is Mo's turn. Rapier sneak attack, 22 actually hits. 36 damage. It is now bloodied and injured. And he will mark it. Alicia. And Mo's gonna like shift over here.
I guess since we're still in like melee range, or actually since we have this basically under control, Alicia is actually going to try to use her turn to actually maybe try to reason with the silver dragon and try to make like a charisma persuasion check of some kind. See if
Yeah.
now that like the kind of pressure's like down and there's been some struggling, like she's gonna focus her attention back to the silver dragon again, much like the first round of combat, to be like, are you ready to calm down now?
Yeah, persuasion, performance deception, and then I would also allow animal handling if you have that as well. But...
Okay, well I have a pretty high persuasion, so
Send it. 22. Okay, so what yeah, explain what you're doing again.
yeah, so she's basically asking it in more words than I'm gonna say, like just to like calm down. Where in her mind, so to paint the picture, they come out and she's kind of like, what's going on here? Like I know that like these kind of dragons are good or whatever. And now she's gonna like turn her attention back after because it attacked her to be like, have you had your time to calm down? Like what's wrong? Are you basically maybe asking it like what's wrong and if it's ready to calm down.
Yeah.
Like not, I would say not like a condescending like teacher from elementary school tone, but almost like a friend that saw another friend have a bit of an overreaction to something, or a perceived
maybe almost like
overreaction.
pleading, like calm down.
Yeah, or somebody who's like their dog is flipping out over a thunderstorm or fireworks, where it's like, it's okay, like just please calm.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I guess that's some combination of those are basically the message she's going for.
Yep. Yeah, as you say that to it, it stops trying to bite the skin near your gauntlet, and it turns and looks at you.
Okay, I don't know how much more I can like do on my turn, but
That would be your action, so if you want to use like a bonus action to do something.
I guess maybe she would ask something like, could you give me a sign that you're gonna calm down? And if it, like gives an affirmative of some kind, she'll set it on the ground instead of holding it.
If you, okay, so you sit it down on the ground.
Yep. Basically, yeah, she was gonna ask like, "Are you gonna calm down?" Or "Are you calm now? Are we okay?" Like something like that. And if it affirmatives somehow, she'll set it down.
Yeah, it will. Basically, as it like turned to you, like like before it was like, let's say, pointed away from you, just like biting like your hand or something like that. But whenever you said that to it, like it turned its head and looked at you, and then you say that, and now it's turned its entire body towards you and is sitting.
Yep. Alicia's gonna set it down on the ground, but she's not gonna cancel the spell yet.
Okay.
Like she'll basically set it down like right here, like where it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like, okay, like basically like metagame is like next turn, like
Yeah.
prove yourself.
Right.
Gotta give you the opportunity to not try to fuck me over. But yeah, that's Alicia's turn.
Got it. Small leaf.
Small weef. I guess I'm gonna move closer to the copper dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, you rolled 3 25s in a row. That would have been impressive all on its own.
Right.
29. And I'm gonna save the other unarmed.
Just roll another staff of striking, just in case if it was a crit.
Oh yeah, for Moe's.
Oh, sorry. 31.
Ah,
No.
that was close.
Close.
Okay, it's badly injured, definitely. Copper dragon. Okay, so this one is just gonna hit Mo, based on the angle. This is a DC 14.
You might be close enough to Radair to get his thing
Oh,
too.
yeah. +5 to your saving throws.
+5 Paladin. Yep, mega pass.
Big save.
Dodge! It is the Silver Dragon's turn. So as you set it down on the ground, it looks like it's looking at the Copper Dragon now, and it's like yelping, but it's so tiny that it's like pathetic.
Does it seem like it's yelping? Like, is that like does Alicia have a thought of? Is it like yelping like to like it wants us to save the Copper Dragon, or is it like?
It
Is
just
it-
seems like a little chihuahua that's barking at it.
Oh, okay. So it's like okay.
Yeah, it's just like meh, 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 meh. Whatever. Like, yeah,
Over lizard's bark.
yeah. Well, it's,
Actually, here, I
in
can
my
make-
universe, lizards bark.
Oh, here I'm gonna hit you guys with it, but yeah, I'll put it in the Discord.
I'm sure they make noises.
I'll put it in your
Specifically,
Discord.
the thing I was thinking of at the end of when I said like I wanted it to be cute, but it's not. It's like, yeah, you'll see.
Radair, it is your turn.
Alright, let's see. 3 attacks.
There you go. This is a
And I don't think
pretty
there's anything I can do about the 14, so.
good sample of that.
That's a funny sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty loud when you're close to it, but yeah, they actually do make the Tokais do make a loud sound.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
So the 30 and the 28 hit.
Yeah. Okay, 26.
Okay. Not quite near death, but getting there. Mo's turn. Nice. Come on.
With sneak attack.
With
Number
with
10.
with a solid roll, this can kill the Copper Dragon.
I would call that a solid
That's
roll. You had one.
I don't think it's enough, but yeah, it's pretty good.
you still love to see that many things.
That's about average. Maybe maybe a hair like, yeah, it's about average. Maybe a hair lower.
50, 63.
40, 54, 56, 63, yeah.
Yep. It is near death. Mo marks it. It is Alicia's turn.
Based on what's been going on, I think
Note,
playing-
Small Leaf goes after you.
yeah, and what I'm about to do might be might complicate things depending, but I think it's within Alicia's character. Alicia's going to end concentration on Polymorph.
Okay.
And then, yeah, after that, Alicia's might say probably something along the lines of like, like, "Hi, I'm happy to see that you calmed down. I'm Alicia, and that's Mo and Smallleaf and Radair, and that's a dragon. What's your name?" And that could even be her action. Like, she's not gonna like try to dodge or anything. She's just gonna accept.
Yep.
She's also not flying right now. She's like, because she put the gecko down, she's like standing on the ground, wings out, but standing.
Yeah, I will say that the silver dragon could respond on its turn, but it's like coming out of the polymorph and stuff right now.
Yeah, but yeah, she's just releasing it and not dodging, not doing anything.
Yep. Small leaf. First hit has advantage.
Oop.
I feel like you double roll like all the time.
Triple roll. Almost.
So close. So
Yeah,
close.
that's what happened last time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah, nearly.
12, 15, and 8.
Yep. Well, the first hit killed it.
Oh.
And you punch its corpse 2 times.
Make sure it's dead.
Okay. And at this point... Bananas and peaches.
Where's a monkey friend?
Yeah, right.
Pineapple.
Ethan's hiding and monkey is gone.
Woohoo!
What? What? There we go. It took me so long to find it.
You know that's the ape, like, because remember he was with us too. Like we suddenly all turn and look over and he's watching our fight behind the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like down here, we thought, or something. It's like he's
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck is going on?
He's just peering behind the bushes, just watching our
What the
fight.
hell?
Like, you guys
He wants to be with us
disappeared
less
for-
and less. Like, they bring trouble.
Yeah, every time.
Hey.
What are these strange reptilian creatures
They do.
invading my jungle?
Bird
Not
lady.
again.
Bird lady gives sandwich.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go AFK to take the dog out.
Yep, sounds good. So, oh yeah, I need to get rid of the turn order. So, the dragons are dead. The bronze dragon is the most molded into a shape. The gold dragon's in the process. The copper, obviously just died. The silver dragon is unpolymorphing from the extremely small, like, gecko size, and is now full large size. And it is a... One second. Oh, whoops. I'm, like, somehow still not used to having 2 monitors. Yeah. So the silver dragon is up. So what was it that Alicia that you said to it? Oh yeah, what's your name? You're like, hi, I'm Alicia.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your
she
name?
kind of like during the fight, like maybe like pointed at each person really quickly, like, I'm Alicia, that's like Mo Small Leaf for Dare, like, what's your name?
Yep. This silver dragon, which can actually speak common, says, I was never given a name. And you can tell that it's female.
Okay. Maybe Alicia would like maybe like rubber chin a little, or like scratch like her neck, like, never given a name. Like, who doesn't have a name? Where do you come from?
We are prize dragons.
Dragons. Here
Does
says because he's
Alicia-
still hasted for another
Yeah.
24 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Ah!
yeah, Alicia like holds like a hand up.
Yeah,
So,
like, hold on.
Like hold on, she's friendly.
We are prize dragons.
Does Alicia have any idea what the heck that is? If they are Amonketian in any way?
Not at all. It's not an Amonkhet thing. I would allow you to roll a history check, and only on a 20 will I say that you know.
Okay. Well,
21. Man.
I have a history. I have a 1, so yes, if it is a 21. Come on, big money going to Vegas. Yeah, it's a 20. Look at that.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
It's a weird looking 20. It's
if
weird
you
as
hit
I've seen,
F12 and inspect element and change the 9 to a 20, it's a 20. Yeah, Alicia doesn't know what a prize dragon is.
Okay, yeah. So I guess Alicia then would ask, what is a prize dragon?
A prize dragon is a metallic dragon that is used to protect an artifact.
Over there, so, like, breathes in, but does it faster, and then coughs and chokes because he's inhaling faster.
What did Radair say?
No, he just was like artifact, and then,
Yeah.
and then like breathe because he was breathing in too fast.
Alicia asks what she was doing inside the box.
I was born in that box. It was the role of all 4 of us. Ra created us to give
Okay,
to
yes,
you
you-
as gifts. And I want to thank you for sparing me.
Yeah, I want to thank you for not. She like thinks back to like like all the breath weapons that happened, like not like breathing on us. I appreciate that.
We are inherently violent by nature whenever we come out of the box, which is just our nature to protect the artifacts that we hold.
That is very introspective of you.
This is
And a
the end
little-
of the script.
Yeah.
No!
And a little meta-gamey.
Yeah.
No. I guess maybe Alicia would be like, well, welcome to, the world? Yeah.
Radair looking at the dragon in front of him.
Yeah, like, it's like, I want to kill.
Oh my god. Just say one thing that's even vaguely racist or something, I don't know.
Yeah, please, anything.
Me too, say anything.
Yeah, so Alicia says, you know, like, welcome to the world. We're all children of Ra in our own way, and you know, it's really great to meet you. Should I give you a name since you don't have one?
No name is necessary. I'll be dead within a minute.
Yeah, Radair's like, that's like you, like before the haste ends. Like,
Wait, that's a terrorist thing to say.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I have a marathon to get to.
challenge accepted.
Oh no!
Oh,
I can do it
no.
in 10
That
seconds.
was,
I can do it in half a minute.
Hello.
that was very close to too soon.
Hello. My name is Boston.
Oh no! I think given
For
Alicia's
legal purposes,
character-
that was a joke.
I think given Alicia's character, like I think we all know what's going on here, but Alicia would maybe like step up
Right.
concerned, like
Yeah.
like maybe like clutching like a
Why?
hand to like her heart or something, and it's like I can bring things back from the dead. Ra allows me to do it. Let me help you.
No, you may not understand. As a prize dragon, it is my duty to protect the artifact. But the artifact was created for you from Ra.
I think Alicia would be like, I don't care about an artifact. Like I don't want anybody to die.
Please, Alicia, hold out your hands.
Yeah, I guess she would yeah, anything that would help.
So the silver dragon basically kind of like whatever. She's like 5 to 10 feet away from you. You know, corners,
Yeah.
edges, D&D, and she
Like,
like
You have to get your
leap.
Euclidean back.
Yeah, she like leaps towards you, but in that leap, instantly morphs into a circlet that lands into your hands. As the
Yeah.
rest of us look
Honestly, Alicia,
at,
catches-
you know, like maybe just passively or otherwise, as the rest of us look at the positions of the other dragons, they have now all finished morphing in the time that we were talking with the silver dragon, and basically without forcing people where they are, I will wait. Hold on, can I click on everybody? No. I want to move everybody to the front. So, moving everybody to their...
Yeah, Renair's haste would have ended, but it would have
Yeah.
been pretty much a non-event. Like,
Yeah. I just wanted
Well-
to move everybody to their... Well, I guess actually I'll move them up so we can actually read the frickin' names. Yeah. So, at all of the positions, and like our characters would have remembered, you know, oh yeah, Redair's name was on the bronze, and Smallleaf's was on the gold, and stuff like that. And based on what the Silver Dragon said, you know, they're basically protecting the artifacts they were made of, kind of thing. It's like kind of weird. But 1 second is I before I'm gonna paste the image of the items in the chat, and I can't copy the text from the PDF, so I can't like give it to you yet in the inside of
Okay.
Roll20. So Tim, the Alicia was talking with the Silver Dragon. The Silver Dragon turned out to be a prize dragon. It is basically made by Ra to protect artifacts that were gifts to all of us. And it leapt into her hand and morphed into a circlet.
Fun.
So I moved all of us to the positions of the things that we're getting, and I'm doing one quick check to make sure that it didn't because I had like placeholder text in the thing that I used, so I just want to make sure it's not like super fucked up. I'm gonna paste the image in Discord. Okay, halfway done.
And with that, so everybody knows, Alicia has been granted her third end game goal, which includes now, on top of everything else, reviving the prize dragon with true resurrection when she's able to get it. The other two are resurrecting Jarmy from the styes,
Yeah, that's a good one.
and to save Jerry from Amon-Ra's trial.
And even Jerry.
We have to save Jerry.
Yeah.
I have a list of everything Alicia is unable to do now. That will be her like chore list before she goes back to what she's doing.
I saw that. I had to put it. I had to
That's
put it
bad.
in there. Yeah, I like our other gorilla better. Like at least there's not a family of them doing that.
Monkeys learn the whirlwind.
Whoa.
I'm gonna delete that one because it's actually like bugging my eyes. Too jerky.
Okay, it's all good. I need to fix something on CJ's, but I'll do that later, so I will post the image now.
Alicia gets the earrings of the abyss. Wait, this is pretty similar to something I've seen before.
Yeah. I'm like, eh. I'm like, yeah, I just figured,
If you touch them,
And Mo's like, what the,
Hey.
who the fuck is Alona?
I'll take what I get. Not a
Are you-
yeah.
Molly, what the fuck is this big ass hammer?
Okay.
Jesus.
And then I'll post the technically the raw PDF as well, although I'm gonna fix it. So to describe oh crap. Oh crap. So there are 4 items. One is already within Alicia's hands. It is the Circlet of the Silver Dragon. Under Redair is... Well, I guess... Yeah, under Redair is the Shield of the Bronze Dragon. Under Small Leaf are the Pants of the Gold Dragon. And by Mo is the Quiver of the Copper Dragon. So... I don't know if... Basically, I can say... So I asked everybody questions about what do you like about your character, what do you not like about your character, what do you like about somebody else's character, and then number 4, like a goal type of thing. Going off of, I guess... I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess you guys are, like, reading your items and maybe the other ones, but my inspiration for Alicia's, the Circlet, was, you said something about not liking the fact that, like, if you cast Bless, you know, like, it kind of takes up, like, a whole turn, and, like, you didn't really like, maybe the Firebolt thing and stuff like that. So what I did was I thought about what if somebody could double concentrate so that they can concentrate on more than one spell, because you have a couple things that I think you get slapped with concentration.
Yeah.
So the Circlet is any spell that requires concentration and has a duration of less than 1 hour, I just did that 1 hour thing as like a balance because it's like I don't want there to be like I looked at some spells that were over 1 hour and it's like control weather and it's like I don't want you to control weather all the time like have that forever. I was like okay, so I just
Make
limited
it
to
funny.
1 hour or less because I figure 1 hour is stuff like polymorph and stuff like that, like that's normal stuff.
Yeah, like polymorph, haste,
Yep.
bless.
So
like any of that.
any spell that has concentration, you can cast as a bonus action, as long as its duration is 1 hour or less. So you can cast it as a bonus action. But when you do this, if nothing is in the circlet currently, as is like described later, you can store it into the circlet, and it does not count as a spell that you're concentrating on, which does, like, one thing. If you're ever damaged, you're not rolling concentration checks for it, because you're not concentrating on it. It's just
Right.
automatically on. It's like a buff. But also you get to cast another concentration spell, and that's the one that you're concentrating on, basically. So you can have two concentrations going on at the same time, which I think is, like, theoretically within D&D, that's technically, like, OP. You know, like, there's nothing that allows you to do that.
Especially the fact that I could twin something, if that's allowed with the circlet, so I could technically twin two different, like I could haste the whole party now or something. Like
True.
Twin haste and then twin haste a second time, or twin poly. If I'm allowed to twin something in it, if not, that's fine. 'Cause that's doubling down on broken shit.
If twinning doesn't require you to use two spell slots, then
It does not.
Yeah, then I'd say that technically that's allowed.
Yep, it's just sorcery points.
Yeah. So then the next thing is basically to kind of like encourage you or something. I don't know, not to say like encourage, but basically while something is stored in that way in the circlet, so whatever, you get those extra buffs. Basically, where it's like, you know, the first one was I took that from you said that you liked the re-rolling mechanic on Fireball and stuff, so now you get another free kind of re-roll before you have to spend sorcery points to re-roll if you want to. Like if you roll a really jank, like, you know, nothing but threes Fireball, you can re-roll the whole thing and then choose to do the sorcery thing. But this
that's
counts
super nice, yeah.
for any spell. It could count for healing spells. It could count for anything. So that's just like a baked-in reroll thing, because you said that you liked the reroll.
Yeah, because right now I actually spec'd into both of those. Is I have the empowered spell that lets me do that, and then I also have that like healing one that's from being the soul sorcerer. So that's
right.
Huge.
Yep. So then the second one is obviously, you know, the focus of the Silver Dragon doesn't want to go away, so it empowers. If you have another spell that you're concentrating on, it's much harder to lose. You know, you get that floor of 10, which is the base roll. You know, then you would add your concentration modifiers and stuff.
Right.
And then the last one is basically like, while you're concentrating on stuff, you basically can't critically fail.
That in and of itself is it's a safety net that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
The Pants of the Golden Dragon, Tim, from your... Wait, Tim, are you there?
Yeah.
So, from yours, you said that you liked, you know, Small Leaf was a heavy hitter. You liked that, Alicia was like how tanky she was for being a caster and stuff like that. But the thing that hit me the most about yours was your question number 4, where you said you were like, oh yeah, like Small Leaf has been like a hermit too long and he didn't realize how much evil was in the world. So, you know, he would go and try to actually like maybe stop being a hermit and like actually try to go out of his way to like stop more evil in the world. So I immediately thought of like, okay, so I'm going to talk about the third paragraph technically, where it says
Yeah.
anytime that you hit a creature, you may add 1d6 to the damage to the attack for every time that you've hit that creature previously. That to me is the heavy hitter ramp. Like that's like if there's some
Yeah,
great
that's true.
foe, that's going to add up insane for you. Now, like if you're missing in average rolls, 1d6 might be a little too high, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of wanted to give
You
us...
hit once, okay. Then you
Yeah.
hit twice, there's a D6. You hit three
Yeah.
times, there's the first D6 plus another 2. Yeah, then I mean then you hit a third time, that's another.
Yeah, I mean it'll get
Yeah.
out of control, but I wanted that to be that because you hit so many times, so it's like I wanted there to be something that snowballed with that. And then additionally, if the creature is aberration, fiend, or undead, to me those are like the most evil types. I didn't want to make it all evil creatures because there's like way too many. Like that would have been
That's
insane.
that's
But
like
yeah,
more than
basically
half.
like really bad things are aberrations, fiends, undead. Your movement speed is increased by 30 feet, and you can fly. So basically, like my flavor text on the bottom, none can escape the crusade of a golden dragon. Like, nothing is getting away from you if you start hitting it. It's like, they can't, whatever. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Vayne from League of Legends. Like, you're chasing them down. They cannot escape. And then, obviously, the first part is just classic, small leaf stuff. Increase your move speed by 10 feet because it's like, hey, whatever. It's pants. It's got to have some kind of movement thing. The immune and negative effects while you're being on contact with the ground. That's kind of like part of the aspect of the dragon, like the wings and the flying and stuff like that. And then I threw on you have advantage on all acrobatics checks because why not? If that ain't small leaf, then what is? So
That's actually really huge. The every time you hit, you add bonus damage. So you
That's-
get small leaf that ramp
That
with
is-
his
that
billion
is-
attacks.
yeah, that is like I even thought of it during this fight. How many times he hit that gold dragon? Like he'd probably be adding like 66 or 76 towards the end there. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, because that's not.
Oh wait a minute. Oh wait.
That's
oh,
not
it,
per
it
turn.
lasts round. Oh yeah.
That you have
He-
hit the creature previously. It's not same turn. It's permanent. So
He-
that's,
Oh,
is
I was thinking that
ramping.
was just per round.
No, that's the hardest effect. Like that's the biggest effect of the whole thing. Like that is the Titan Slayer.
now
That is-
now if any of this stuff is like underpowered or way too overpowered, we can adjust it. But I chose
Yeah.
1d6 because in my head I was like, 1d4 level 15. I don't know. So
We'll see what happens. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I'm totally down with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
for mine of
1d6
something-
may be a little too high. Like
That's
maybe
one
I need to
thing you
cap it. But
One thing I noticed with like if the creature was an aberration, fiend, or undead, your movement is increased by 30 feet and you can fly until the end of your next turn. That's good if like they're running away, but like if you kill it and then there's like another creature that's not aberration, fiend, or undead, like
yeah,
the
that part
trigger
was
for
like
that's a
the
little-
evil killer part.
yeah, the trigger for that's a little weird. Like
For sure.
it could be like if you're rushing toward an aberration, fiend, or undead, you can increase.
Yeah, I was thinking of a way to do that, but it would be
Yeah.
weird if somebody was running towards a creature that they didn't know was a fiend or undead, and
Oh,
suddenly they're
yeah,
like,
that's
"Whoa!"
true.
I'm like, "Tim, you have
Yeah,
30,
you can't just strike it first.
30 more
like-
feet to move." You're like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
"Well,
a
your
good
pants are telling you that's a demon, and I don't quite." Yeah, you see that succubus, and your pants want to go towards it. I'm like, what?
You walk into a town and you're really hungry, so you run at the tavern really fast. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
like
There's an
there's
undead in there. Like,
there's an undead due west. I know it. My pants know it.
that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So, for the Shield of the Bronze Dragon, all of this metallic dragon stuff came up, CJ, whenever I looked at your character sheet and saw that Redair doesn't know his draconic bloodline yet.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that it's a bronze dragon, but I was like, oh man, I bet I could, like,
it
maybe...
could be. I didn't necessarily pick one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll do something with a dragon. And then once I started looking at all the dragons, I was like, wait, these, I was like, the dragons are actually really like our characters, where the golden dragon wanted to defeat evil, The silver dragon wants to help others and is like the nicest of the chromatic, or of the metallic dragons. The bronze dragon is obsessed with warfare and like fighting, and then the
Yeah,
copper dragon
that makes
is
a
like
lot of sense.
yeah, is like the trickster prankster of them or whatever. Which I was like, wait, that's like Mo. So I was like, wait, I'm just gonna make items and stuff that are surrounded by dragon. Like originally, I was gonna try to do all like raw sunlight, desert stuff, but I was like, oh wait, no, this is like perfect. Like these
This
could
works
be,
like too well, actually.
yeah, these
yeah,
could
that
be
is,
like
that is kind of too coincidental.
yeah, these could be like I mean, it's a gift from Ra, regardless, like precious items. But yeah, it's like, oh, okay. So I just took this
So,
and YOLO'd.
What's
So far
the,
from what these-
brass
these-
dragon do? Like, what's their personality? Like?
The brat. Oh yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I have a notepad here.
There's a missing fifth
I
party
got
member.
wrong. Yeah, I got rid of it. So basically, my note for bronze was coastal dwellers fascinated by warfare and eagerly join armies fighting for a just cause. The brass
similar to-
was the other one that I was gonna put for yours, but it was like it just didn't quite hit the mark. Let me
Yeah, I want to see what the difference are because they're both kind of warfare
And
based.
Mr. Manual page 87.
also for now, I don't know anything about like D&D item stuff, but I feel like these are like very near legendary tier items.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
they're legendary tier.
The
yeah,
mo-
like I
Yeah, Brass Dragon, the most gregarious of the true dragons. Brass dragons crave conversation, sunlight, and hot, dry climates. So I actually almost chose between brass and silver, but silver is the last metallic dragon in the book. And once I saw silver, I was like, oh wait, no, that's Alicia. So I was like, okay. So yeah, brass is like conversational dragons.
they're the socialite dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, brass, boldly talkative.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're the ones that like dialogue and
Yeah.
conversation and
So
Most likely to be an NPC.
yeah, or a positive one. So,
Yeah,
CJ,
being
what I
keeper.
took from yours was obviously that thing from your character's bond or whatever. And in the questionnaire, what I took from Radair was his recklessness, and also I liked that you said that you're like, his recklessness hasn't like really gotten him into trouble yet. So I made this item where, while wielding this shield, anytime that you take damage, you may retaliate. Now, that's not you need to use a reaction. It's any time that you take damage, so it can happen multiple times in between rounds or whatever, turns. So you can perform one melee weapon attack against the damage's source, regardless of distance, so it doesn't matter if it's ranged or melee or...
okay.
I was going to type, like, they have to be on the same plane, but at what point do you just, like, type an entire encyclopedia inside of these items? Like, well, 1,000 miles, and then...
And who's attacking you with an arrow from another plane?
yeah. Or just, like, some mind control... Or, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So, perform
Well,
one
it's
melee...
damage, but yeah.
Yeah. Perform one melee weapon attack against the damage's source, regardless of distance. Cast one spell or ability that would normally trigger as an on-hit effect without using a spell slot. In my head, I wanted to put down words that meant you can cast a smite. Any of your smites or any of your spells like that for free without using a spell slot.
Cast one spell or ability that would normally trigger as an on. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can't use like a reaction because I was like, oh, then that's like free shield. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
yeah, it has to be an on hit effect. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
So, like, my idea for that was, like, smite or anything like it. Like,
Yeah.
anything that would add damage to an attack. And then also add the damage taken that triggered retaliate to retaliate's base damage. So if you happen to roll a crit on your melee weapon attack, that's added pre-crit to the attack.
Add damage. Say that one more time.
Add the damage taken that triggered retaliate to retaliate's base damage. So
So you're hit.
to do retaliate, it's like Mo shoots you with an arrow and rolls a 27, so he hits you. And you're not going to shield it because you need to take damage. So I
Right.
hit you, and it's a sneak attack, and I do 7 damage plus 20 sneak, so I do 27 damage to you. You then choose to retaliate. So then you perform 1 melee weapon attack against Mo. You're most likely going to hit. You roll a crit or something. You roll a 32 or something. So you hit me with your attack. You're allowed to use any of your smites or anything like that for free without consuming a spell slot. That's what dot number
Okay.
2 means.
Oh, okay. So
And-
these can all like. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And you add my 27 damage that I just hit to you to the
Oh,
attack.
okay. I see.
And
Yeah, so
then
it's
you
basically
double
like
it because it was a crit.
Right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So like all those 3-point bullet points are not mutually exclusive. It's like
They happen at the same time.
perform an attack with that's a smite, and
Yeah.
also add the original damage. I
Right.
gotcha.
So one thing I want to say is that if you miss retaliate, then the next 2 bullet points don't matter, really.
Right.
Because you need
yeah.
to hit the person with the
Okay,
attack.
so yeah, so they are like a cascading. Okay.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I could clear that up whenever I possibly fix the other thing. So then, you currently have a +2 shield, so I'm going to make this one also a +2 shield.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be like some weird offset. So, and that I didn't look at your character sheet to see what shield you have, but yeah, I don't want anybody to
Yeah,
get,
I think it's
like-
just a +2 shield.
Yeah. So it's like, yep, so I don't want
Okay.
anybody there. So that was the shield. And then obviously, Moe's I thought the least about because I was like, like I kind of forgot that I had to answer the questions myself, for myself. But the main thing that I would have answered for Mo is he definitely likes that Radair and Alicia can cast spells. And then another thing is that the thing that I like about his character is that, like, honestly, he's not very good at combat, but I like all of his out-of-combat stuff, like role-playing him and stuff. But the thing that I don't like about him is that, yeah, he's not really great at combat. It's like, like, if I miss with my bow or whatever, or with my attack, then it's like, okay. And he likes bow more than melee. So then I was thinking of kind of like the Vicious Mockery spell and stuff like that. And the fact that the Copper Dragon is like the prankster and stuff like that. So I just came up with this thing that has the Mocking debuff, which applies basically like a Bane, but it also applies the -1 AC effect, which I don't think anything else in the game has. And that it can stack. So it's like, maybe even if Mo isn't popping off with damage or doing something like that, he's at least like debuffing the person, which is totally within his nature. It's like he wants to give this person on his team advantage or do this like little thing. So now it's like he has like a little debuff for the enemy, which is what I wanted to give him. So also +2 arrow, unlimited supply of those at the least is like pretty crazy. And then, just this little Mocking debuff thing,
Right.
which may also need tuning based on what we see, but...
My only thought in this is, or at least for Moe's, is it might be underpowered insofar as he's limited to ranged attacks for this.
Yeah.
Where, like, even the last fight, like, he was pure melee, so if you as we go along and you're considering balance, you might want to just give it to all of Moe's attacks, like, while he has the quiver.
Yeah, the
if it's
quiver on.
like
Yeah.
even like flavor, like while he has the quiver, all of his weapons either do this or like they have like a
All of his
copper
attacks.
tinge to them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I did that, I might remove the +2, but that wouldn't be too much of an issue. The +2 is just kind of like a filler thing to make it magical.
I know nothing about balance, but I don't know if that would matter. But it's like there's some fights where Mo is locked into entirely being, unless it might be balanced around Mo wanting to disengage from melee from now on.
Yeah.
and exclusively range,
Which is like,
that's
yeah, which is what he wants to do truly, and I maybe haven't been like forcing him to do it. So yeah, that's a good point.
yeah. So that just because he seems to go, and my idea might be a little bit like skewed because we were underwater for so much of
Yeah.
Salt Marsh, where it's like
Yeah.
I was thinking of Mo as more of the melee person because he does that
Yeah.
a lot, but it's also because we're underwater.
Yeah. It's like Mo has he still has his bracers of archery that he paid for and is using that, like, you know, it's like So yeah.
Yeah,
I guess. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, CJ.
I was gonna say I wasn't planning on the bronze, or I didn't really have a super dedicated plan for the bloodline for Redair, but I'm like, it's Bronze Dragon, hands down. I mean,
Yeah.
this sentence in the monster manual: Bronze dragons actively oppose tyranny, and many bronze dragons yearn to test their mettle by putting their strength and size to good use. I mean, that's Redair. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, once I knew that I wanted to base them all on metallic dragons, especially because that lends well into just being like an accent or a piece of an item or something. You know, it like lends into that better. But yeah, once I saw the, you know, it's like the feeding on aquatic plants and fish and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, salt marshes is home. Of course, you know, for a lot of our characters, you know, maybe that makes a little bit more sense. But then the fascinated with warfare, I was like, yeah, okay. But the eagerly join armies fighting for a just cause, I was like, dude,
and to test their strength and
yeah.
skill. Like,
It's like, holy
yeah,
cow.
it's just like, yeah, that's exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So,
I did have one question about the circlet.
yep.
Does it have? So it almost seems, because it said about being stored, to semi-function as a concentration version of a spell, almost like, I could put something in it. Does it have to be, can it actually be stored for a later usage that can be activated, or does it have to be used and then absorbed by
Yeah.
the
Number
circlet?
two.
If that, okay, that's kind of what I figured, because it would be kind of dumb otherwise. But
Yeah. It was like,
okay,
yeah, I knew I had to reword that first paragraph like 3 times because of that, and one of the last edits I did was add that up to one spellcast, just because I was like, how do I make it so that it sounds like you can only have one in it or something without being like too obtuse about just typing in,
right.
like,
So
yeah,
a mechanical standpoint is, if I want to cast 2 concentration, the first one goes into the helmet, and potentially that's the one I care about. Like, if I'm going to do Bless and Polymorph,
yeah,
Polymorph goes into the helmet because I cannot lose concentration on it,
right,
which is ridiculously large. And then the other one is the one that I can gamble on.
yeah, exactly,
Or
yep,
perfect, yeah, because like haste would go into the helmet, because, or the circlet, because like we don't want to lose a round of 2 people on haste.
yeah.
But okay,
And one thing, just as to say this, the circlet, once something is stored in the circlet is now the thing that is concentrating on the thing. So if Alicia loses the circlet, dies, someone steals it, while there's still a spell in it, it's concentrating on it still. So that's just, I can't really type that anywhere, but as a Jeremy Crawford tweet, that is one thing that I will say about this, because it's not, none of these items have attunements, and specifically for that effect, like, once you store something in there, it's in there until you dispel it, or its duration runs out. So like, yeah, if you cast it and then like give it to freaking Smallleaf, and Smallleaf runs 10,000 miles per hour away, that effect is on. That concentration spell is on. So it's not tied to, like, if you become unconscious, the effect doesn't go away. I just want to mention that. None of the
Yeah.
other ones really have something that needs a note like that, because it's clear that like a person is enacting their effects directly. There's no like, there's
Although
nobody
it
else.
kind of does, because like if one of us were to like be straight up killed and could not be revived in combat, the other one of us could pick it up.
Right.
I mean, less so like the pants, because like, you're not going to strip
Yeah.
small
Right.
as an action, but because that's what I thought of my ring, because my ring has Raised Dead at 5th level in it, and will never use